don't you just let him skate?
What?
So why don't you just let him skate?
I'm
Why though? Yeah, they are. Prove it. Prove it. You sound like Kamala Harris, bro. You just talk. You can't prove anything. The structural integrity is 18,000 pounds a square inch. They test the concrete before they even ship it. Doesn't look like they're listening to you. Oh. This is priceless. They pay you enough for that? So do they pay you enough?
not really enough. Well, I'm not really getting it.
That's what I'm saying. Just let them skate.
Well, if I keep doing that, I'll get something more.
No, you won't. You get fired for stopping kids from doing something. Yeah, but it's for what reason? Give us a good reason.
And even if the truck is black,
If you give us a good reason, they wouldn't skate it. But due to the fact that it's 100% complete,
so I'll pick up too.
huh?
If you get a cop, then try to pick up too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Just let the cops do their job. They're kids, man. Do you stop crackheads from going through dumpsters? When you see all these meth heads going through dumpsters and stuff, do you stop them?
I don't get paid enough for that shit.
That's what I'm saying, but you'll come over here and you'll stop these little kids from skating. Don't you see that's pretty wrong, man? Like morally?
Oh, trust me, I don't want
Is that little bit of money they pay you worth enough to break little kids' hearts?
Yeah, it's true, but it's my job, so.
It's either this, meth, heroin, or prison. There's no putt-putts. There's no bowling alley. There's nothing for the youth, dude. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if you were, you know what I mean? Like, you can go down one of these alleyways and find some meth heads and send them to prison and change their life. I know.
That's great to sit through it right now. Dumpster and shit's just a time.
And they love this shit, so they're just gonna sit there and ignore you. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. I realize that.
And so it's not that they are disrespecting you.
It's not like they're breaking any laws.
Exactly. The park's 100% complete. The only reason I'll tell you, bro, the reason they're not opening it is because they want us to wait for the landscaping. When you buy a home, when you buy a brand new home somewhere, bro, do they prevent you from moving in because there's no fire martial law, there's no safety issue. It's simply a matter of the city can't get their ducks in order and line up their dates because of communication issues. You know what I'm saying? It's either that or they don't love the kids and they hate us. But you know what I mean? Would you let somebody stop you from moving into your $2,000 home because the landscaping's not done? No, exactly. There's no fire issue.
I know that.
There's no, you know what I mean? There's no law that states by, you know what I mean? Like the city ordinance, you have like, you know, codes, I guess, do contracting and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like drywall's got to have a screw every 6 inches. It's pretty ridiculous, but these are standards that we abide by to keep everybody safe. And the park is done, bro. The guys that do it, they get paid. Like I asked the dude, I was like, so what's next? They got to come and inspect it? And he laughed at me. He said, no. He's like, they pre-test the concrete before they even ship it over here in cylinders and squish it. That shit is 18,000 pounds per square inch before the rebar. And then the city chose to make it 6 inches thick instead of the standard 4, which makes it the equivalent of a military aircraft runway. So, what are they gonna do? Inspect it? Nothing. Just come out here and do a visual. But they're cock blocking us because of the landscaping, which is screwed up. Dude. Like we've gone to the city and all this, and they're like, you guys got to go do meth or heroin or something because the park's closed.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. I just don't want a cop to go by.
Fuck it, dude. That's like, dude, they're out there willing to risk to break their necks right now.
And he'll be a fucking bigger.
You realize that? Like, it says on the thing, skate at your own risk. Like, this is an Olympic sport, dude. Like, none of this, all this, like, props, kudos to all this stuff, but the BMX track's Olympic too now, but like everything else around here has a means to an end unless you go to the NFL or the MLB or you go to the World Cup in soccer. And the majority and the math on that's pretty slim, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so this, you have a child that can come out here and teach themselves, you know what I mean? Like after doing that, after risking your life on this stuff, dude, like going home and doing algebra ain't that bad, bro. Like this is good life skills that teaches a person how to build a foundation with their own mind to go, because it takes a lot of courage to like put your nuts on the line and go down that handrail. It's definitely positive, and now everybody hated it, but now it's an Olympic sport. Oh, and you have to, it takes time, man, and if we don't let these kids bloom, it's all we got for them is drugs. So let them risk it. No, let them skate. The cops come. I guarantee you the cops won't even say anything. That's the sad part.
I know. I heard before me one time to catch them all out.
But why though? Like, what does that do? Like, all you have to say is you didn't see anything. They were hiding when you drove by. Fuck the bullshit.
Like if I went and clocked in, I wouldn't care if anyone was here. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'd be looking.
You just, I don't know, man. They don't pay you that much to break kids' hearts. Do they? The cops ain't breaking their hearts. You shouldn't do it either.
No, don't be nice about this. Just tell them to get out.
And then they'll just.
I know they're all gonna hop the fence again.
Yeah, so I said they'll be back later on. In like 2 hours, they'll be back.
Oh no, I know that.
This is a dream, dude. Like this is a positive. Like I don't know. This costs millions of dollars, dude. And like, imagine, you know what I mean? Like somebody buys you a multi-million-dollar mansion with all the bells and whistles, everything you could want in it. And then they just tell you, now, fools, stand right there on the street, look at it. How would you feel about it? Like, you'd be fucking... And then you know it's safe and sound and it's complete and there's no logical, rational, general principle for you not to skate it. Like, they're gonna hop the fence. You're gonna go up in that mansion.
I know that.
But yeah, that's what the city's told us, man. They told us it's closed because of the landscaping. You know, and if they were actively like working on it, cool, you know what I mean? Like, but they do. I live right up the street. There hasn't been a piece of dirt moved since the contractors that were hired to build this park came and finished on the 10th. Or actually, they left. They said they would be done by the 10th, but they were out early. But all this that you see is dirt is all in the city, and all they're gonna do is go put those fucking little rocks right here. So when the dumb little kids come and they got these stupid ass parents that don't give a fuck about anything else besides not watching their kids, and their kids just throw rock after rock after rock into the park. It's the dumbest thing ever. Like, I don't want grass and shit, but like, you know, if you're gonna set something in motion, it's like you don't go planting stickers and fucking nasty weeds in your yard. No, you just spend the time to plant grass and shit because it's not gonna hinder your life experience. Like, they're hindering our life experience to put more rocks in there. It's going to hinder our life experience later on. You know what I'm saying? Makes no sense.